Award season has come to its climactic end with the Oscar nominations. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button with 13 nominations, Slumdog Millionaire with 10 nominations topped this year's nominations. And let's have a look at the other nominees this year.
I'm pleased to announce that the films selected as the Best Picture nominees for 2008 are The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Kathleen Kennedy, Frank Marshall, and Sean Chafin, producers. Frost Nixon, Brian Grazier, Ron Howard, and Eric Fellner, producers. Milk, Dan Jinks and Bruce Cohen, producers. The Reader, nominees to be announced. And Slumdog Millionaire, Christian Colson, producer.
And with this announcement, the final and most prestigious award in Hollywood has started its countdown to the biggest night of Tinseltown. So now it's time to find out what the experts think of what's in store for this year's Academy Awards.
No one really thought The Reader, which I like a lot, would get the support it did. Stephen Daldry, the director, was not in the Directors Guild lineup of 5 this year. They say usually that's the best indicator of who will be up for Best Director at the Oscars. It wasn't true this year.
I think the biggest surprise of the morning was The Reader, that Kate Winslet was nominated for Best Actress in The Reader rather than Revolutionary Road. Now, can you imagine being at their house where her husband, who directed her in Revolutionary Road, is saying, "Congratulations, darling," and she's saying, "Honey, I'm sorry it wasn't for your movie." But we know if she wins, it really will be for both performances.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is classic Hollywood. It's what we've come to expect from the Academy. Slumdog Millionaire is new Hollywood, and it's what the Academy has been kind of becoming. So it's going to be a nice kind of headbutting going into Academy Awards Sunday. If I was going to bet on it, I might put my money on Slumdog Millionaire, although I sure loved Benjamin Button.
Well, I think this year it's a nice collection of movies that people have actually seen. Movies like WALL-E and The Dark Knight and Ben Button. These are huge box office movies that maybe last year you didn't really have when you're talking about There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men. So I think, you have a collection of films that the audience at home can really identify with and say, oh, I remember when I saw that opening weekend, or I watched it recently on DVD. So I think this year you're going to have an Oscars that is a little bit more well received by at least the American movie-going public.
This year, the Oscars are getting a new producing team who promises to revamp the 81-year-old award show.
Well, as I say, pay attention to film history and film tradition, and yet shake it up a bit, and that's hopefully what we're doing.
Academy President Sid Ganis admits he still monitors carefully the negotiations between SAG and the studios, as a potential actor strike might have an impact on the Oscars too.
My speculation now, just based on what I've been reading and seeing lately, but no inside info, is that I think the Oscars are going to be okay, but who knows? I don't know yet. You never know, but it's looking okay. I think it's looking good for our show.
And of course, without even giving out one award, there's one big winner already. Meryl Streep has been nominated 15 times in her career and has made history. From Hollywood, I'm Ron Jacobsohn.